Hey class, Mr. G here. We're going over round art today. Today we're going to be talking about the wonderful world of mandalas. Hey class, Mr. G here. Today we're going over some tips, tricks, fun stuff to making those round art mandalas. Now before we start deep diving into this project here, today we're going to be studying about some of the Mayans and the Mayan calendar.
Now the Mayan calendar itself is a round circular design. And within that design, you have a couple different breakdowns of it. There's 3 rings that work together. And of those 3 rings, you have the sacred calendar of the Tzolk'in, which is the 260-day calendar. And then you have the solar calendar, which is 365 days, and that's known as the Habab. And then on the outer ring, there's the long calendar for much longer period. This was the way that they tracked time and how time moved around the world and how time moved for them. Now the sacred calendar consisted of 20 periods each with 13 days, and that equaled 260-day count periods. Each day had a number and a name, the numbers. Now while the Mayan calendar designs are not specifically a mandala, there are some mandala influences that we can tie together in the repeating of shapes and patterns to give us those set elements to a calendar as well. So you have different rings in different sections of the calendar and different rings in different sections of the mandala to illustrate different perspectives, different points. For the Mayans, they use it as a calculation of time. For us today, we're going to be using it as a design element and how we're adding those designs to create a finished mandala.
Now, first and foremost, the paper I'm using today is not paper. Today, we're going to be using some mat board. The reason we're using mat board is because I've got a lot of it lying around and it's really fun to paint on because it's really thick paper, so that as we're painting on it, it doesn't become too saturated, which means there's not enough water, doesn't go into it a whole lot, so it stays together and it works really well for painting. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to take some extra mat board that I've got. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create some shapes on here you can cut out or have the teacher cut out for you so that you guys can make your round art mandala pieces. Now once you've traced these out and you got your little shapes that you're going to use to trace on your paper, hold up, teacher tip. Now for the teacher tip today, done this in the past, I will take a white sheet of paper that I will make a couple basic lines on for them. So coming in and coming out with the sides, so where's the halfway point on the sides, and then a point in the center, so I have the center of the mandala so the students can work off of this quickly, readily available for them so that they can go straight into the project. Now, after you have your piece of paper already set up, for me, again, I got that mat board, so it's thick paper. Got a center dot in the center of the piece here to start off my mandala. Now for those mandala shapes, you have those tracer pieces. I also have a series of rounds that we use in class. Some caps, some lids of a couple different things. Stack these back up, can't have the mess. Take your tracer pieces, your round pieces, and you're gonna be tracing those, create those shapes. Follow along as I'm creating this mandala for you guys, and if you guys want to copy along, it's fine by me. However,